Hello, I was born in Northwich, Cheshire, and as a boy I was fascinated by this giant swing bridge over the River Weaver, which silently moved away from the road platform. I left Cheshire in 1955. Recently I decided to make a working model of this town bridge. The Northwich Salt Museum were most helpful in giving me permission to have access to plans and photographs, which were kindly provided by the Weaver historian Colin, who also let me have copies of his own photographs of the bridge. I chose to construct the bridge in 1/75th scale, which is almost identical to 0-0 gauge and model railways. So I'm going to start the motor now, which will turn the bridge. Please note the chain which is turning the bridge and comes from the gearbox and electric motor. This bridge was built in 1899, a second of a pair built in Northwich. They were the first to be operated by electricity in Britain and to be supported on floating pontoons. A Colonel John Sainer designed them, Handy Sides of Derby built them, Metropolitan Vickers provided the electric motor, which turned a wire rope in the original wrapped around a caisson under the bridge. Takes about just under a minute to complete the quarter turn required to come parallel to the river bank to let ships through. Note the swinging gates on the east side, which is the side nearest to the town centre. So it'll be coming to a standstill soon. I'm going to stop it for the return journey. I'm going to speed up the motor for the return journey. You are now looking at the bridge from the west side of the river, where the gates are attached to trolleys which run on rails. I'll point this up to you. There we are. And the control cable with electrical gear is on the left of the gates. I use balsa wood for the bridge girders and basswood for the bridge and scenery platforms. You see, it's only taken a brief time, hasn't it, to get to the road platform. My wife came up with the effective idea of bending the balsa wood for the top girders with her steam iron. In order to recreate the real time cycle of the swing operation, I decided to use a stepper motor, which is used in many applications today, from barbecue spits to model railway engines and computer printers. The ability of this motor to have a high torque at low speeds without a train of gears was ideal. The electronic gadgetry also included a reversing mechanism and adjustable speeds. If you look carefully, you can see the worm gear of the stepper motor, which engages with a cog, and on the same spindle as the cog is the chain which goes around the bridge and turns it. I'll just close up a little bit more. There's a better view of it. The motor operates at 12 volts DC. This is a close-up view of the N-gauge railway track, which is used for the sliding gates on the west side. Another view of the same track on the mounting blocks. A bird's eye view on top of the bridge, showing the lattice work, the side of the bridge. A view of the chain which turns the bridge. That concludes my presentation. Thank you very much.